You want to talk repacks? You want to talk repacks? I'm talking repacks. Yes, I'm talking repackers. You are scammers. You are deceptive salespeople who manipulate the masses, and you will justify the the ends for the means by the ends. What do I say? You understand what I'm saying? Damn repackers. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the closest I've come to a debate on repacking. And in this video, I'm actually going up against one of the biggest repackers in the industry, Roto Breaks. So let's get into this. Now, this started with Page Lawyer posted something on Instagram about fanatics and breaking, and I made a simple comment saying that I think, you're being hard on breakers. I think repackers are worse than breakers. Now, many times it are breakers that repack, and we'll get into that a little bit later on. But again, the biggest problem I have in the hobby right now, like number one problem, if I could remove anything, repacking. It is absolutely the scourge of the hobby. It's the fentanyl of the hobby. Number one, it's used to manipulate. It's used to get people into the hobby. They're giving away all the time. There's so many deceptive techniques. And let me also say this too. People will put stolen, trimmed, altered cards in repack products. It's an easy way to move that product between unknowing good consumers who will buy these products and be moving stolen, altered, trimmed goods. Yes, I was involved in that one time. I bought a repack and had an altered card in that repack. Just one example. And there are many, many more. Here's another great example. If you talk to most people with experience in the hobby and ask about repacks, they're going to tell you, yeah, everybody in the hobby knows they're scams. We all know they're scams, but they're everywhere. It's kind of one of those things where like you're watching a crime take place and you walk by and don't give a shit. And it really bothers me. You go to the national, repacks are everywhere. You go to a sports card show, repacks are everywhere. You know why? Because anybody can make a repack. And I have a problem with that, guys, because as I said before, they're often used to scam, steal, cheat, alter. Now, not all of them. I know that. And that's what I hear from everybody. Well, mine's special. Mine's different. Mine's better. I'm not like everybody else. Doesn't make it right. Be a leader. Stand up for something. Let's make this a better place. Now, let's get in this conversation here. I'm not going to read this verbatim, but I do want to share with you the conversation. I want you to have this in my documentation before I'm sure this guy's going to hide this from you. Okay. I make a comment about comparing beer to how you're going to get your product. And Retro Breaks mentioned you says, hey, Ziggy, I would argue not all repackers are bad. And that is a mean thing to say. Okay. So, he reads my comments because I said, I think all repacks are scammers, but I would argue that all repackers are bad. I said, I think that all repackers are bad. And he says, that's a mean thing to say. Okay, fair enough. What broads? Okay, where's my response? God damn it. I hate the way this damn thing lays us out. Well, we're going to have to read them in this order. ZiggyNo, what broad sweeping, obtuse, and hyperbolic opinion? There are plenty of honest repack products that deliver value and entertainment. They aren't all made in the kitchens related to, and relating it to dating a 17-year-old makes you sound like a total clown. How is this saying something like that relevant? Okay, let me just give it back up here. What I basically said to him is I think all repacks are scams. And I'm tired of hearing this. Well, some of them for entertainment value and some of them have value. So what, dude? Why are you making the repack? You're making it because you're too lazy to sell the product transparently. So you hide it in these envelopes or these boxes. And many times you're hiding stuff in there that's less value than the entry price, right? Because that is how you make money. You sell them something, say something that's $50, you sell it for $100. And yes, somewhere in there is something for $500, but you're making so many of the $50 things where you're making money with people. That's what a repack is. It's designed to extract money from people deceptively. It should be a crime. Like any educated, intelligent person would look at that and go, yeah, don't do it. But you don't want to come on and talk about it because that's how you make your living, Roto Breaks. My comment about the 17-year-old is that if you're going to say, oh, not all repacks are bad, it's like me saying, hey, dating a 17-year-old is not bad. He's almost 18. Well, it's illegal. It's wrong. Make us freaking stand up. Now, is it right for me to go jump into that? Well, I got your attention, didn't I? Because I've been saying forever that repacks are scams. And everybody's like, well, it's okay, man. Don't get so upset, Ziggy. Don't get so upset. But the whole goddamn internet's pissed about trimming. Oh, everybody's pissed about trimming. Where do you think the fucking trimming cards go? We're going to goddamn repack products, people. And I'm going to rant like a crazy person in this video. Okay, there's no need to debate you live. Support rape? You're a blockhead. Busybody, troll, nobody even debating you here. Not worth the time of spending. I have more credibility in the industry than you. Dude, What's your credibility? Here you are, Jonathan. And Jonathan, if you want to start going about credibility and reputation, I know a lot of people who can throw some rocks at your glass house, dude. You are not a perfect person. Now, personally, I've had no issues with you. I got nothing negative to say about you, and I don't give a shit about the way you run your business. I honestly had no issues, really. But repacks are a shitty thing to do. And you even go on to tell me that it's not a good business, you're not making money of it, then you're a terrible business person too. If you're making a fucking repack and you can't make money, then fucking quit, stop making the repack. But don't get personal here with me, buddy. You know the industry, you're better. Yeah. Because you know what? Here's another secret. A lot of people who've been in the industry for a long time are fucking scammers. That's why you're still here. Why do you think Ken Golden gets so much hate? The guy scammed people in the 1990s and he's still fucking here, dude. I just come here to play because it's my goddamn hobby. This isn't my livelihood. Retro breaks, dude. Oh, retro. It's not retro. Roto breaks, dude. Sorry. You can't even make a point without referring to sexual violence. I've made lots of points. Intelligent, Dave. You have the intellect of a grape. Again, I love the insults. And then here's my favorite. So this guy comes in and I don't have my responses. God damn it, I wish I had my responses. You guys can see this. Go check it out. ZiggyNo. Traditionally, the thin-skinned people like yourself make the hobby toxic. Go read a book and it calls me a clown. Okay, so this guy comes out of nowhere, call me a thin-skinned person, and I should go check myself because I'm toxic to the hobby, dude. Think about this. Me, who's fucking warning you about stuff that scams people and steals. And let me just say this too, ass clown. Let's assume your product does not. Can we both admit that others do? Yes, we can. So I'm the fucking downer because I'm calling out scams and I'm the toxic person in the hobby. You know what's even funnier? You know who this ass clown is? Look at him right here. He's got retro brakes shit all over his goddamn thing. Retro brakes right here. Services, retro brakes. He works for retro brakes. Here's another secret retro brakes guy. If you're going to have somebody come after me, don't have it be an employee. Like, go create a fake account and pretend like it's a mom who loves repacks and tells me she's a soccer mom, like she gives repacks to all her kids during the snack time. It's a snack, she gives them fucking repacks. Make up some good lying story for me, dude. You coward. I mean, and I do call you a coward because, again, you won't debate me. You won't come online, talk this out. Let's go point for point. Tell me about how great your repack is. Now you have a checklist and you do it, you randomize it. I don't give a shit you checklist and randomize it, dude. You make a repack, it's a model for others on how to scam people. And if you're stupid, you probably are an avenue where people use you to sell stolen, fake slabs, trim stuff because you don't care. You're just trying to fill your repack out. You're trying to make a business, man. You're all about the dollar. I feel bad for you, buddy. I really do pity your existence, your negativity and that you've seen in the 17 years of vaguely knowing who you are. Take up gardening or something. So again, this guy pities me. And I do remember my response to him, don't pity me, dude. Don't pity me. This is my fucking hobby. This is your livelihood. Think about that. I pity you because somewhere in the tree of fucking life, you decided that you couldn't make a living without scamming people with repack products. Think about that, dude. You might be a really successful card opener or whatever the fuck you do in the sports card world, but somewhere you woke up and said, I'm going to fuck people over by making repack products. And tell me you pity me. I pity you. I do. Because think about this. Maybe you're a parent and your kids are going to look up to you and go, so what do you do, Dad? How'd you get my birthday cake? Oh, you fucking scammed other kids? Great, Dad. Oh. Ah. All right, one more person scammed by me and I will quit my business. Blah, 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 blah. And then here's my favorite part. Come speak with me, the National, and say to my face, I dare you. You want to debate me in person? I'll be at booth 3450. I'll forward you. I'll buy your fucking ticket. So again, I wish I could share my responses. And maybe I can. I'll find you a minute. But my response to him was relatively cool. I'm a lot more heated in this fucking video than I am on there. But it was pretty much the comment of, look, dude, I'm not going to come. I said, I will come to your booth. I'm not sitting there to start violence. I'm not there. I'm not scared of you. I'm not a fucking 12-year-old. Oh, he threatened me to meet up after school. We're going to have a fight. I'm not going to fight you, idiot. I'll watch you swing at me and laugh. But I'll come there easily and say, dude, John, I think you should stop making repacks. But the funny thing is, at the National, there's so many other fucking repackers around there. It's going to be a little hard, but sure, I'm happy to do that. I'll make a fucking t-shirt that says repackers are scammers. How about that? Would you like that? Because I do feel that way. It is my God-given fucking right to say that too. Repackers are scammers. Prove me wrong. And then here comes Donkey Head again. Oh, I shouldn't call him Donkey Head. I dare you to come debate me. Again, you should read my comments. I'm so patient with this little man. It's a civil debate with sports cards, and you're using an analogy of dating minors and rape. It's a civil debate. Did you see this guy not call me names? Please go check my comments because I did not use any negative. My comments here are more negative. Let's go see this. You are doing a bad thing. You're calling a good person a scammer. This is a bad thing. Learning economics of my business. You know nothing about the profitability and unprofitability of repacks. 5% of my business. Dude, why are you making them? Yes, I'm calling you a scammer. In fact, what I said to him, I said, John, you're a good person doing a bad thing. Because I'll say that. I don't know anything bad about John. I know he's in the hobby. People do business with him. They like him. That's great. I don't do business with him. I haven't needed to. Okay. But you're doing a bad thing, dude. It's a bad thing. It's like, I don't know, if you're pouring chemicals in the fucking river, you're poisoning the fucking community. And like 5% of our business. Please scream and yell as your support crimes, whatever you need to do. But truth is, you have zero facts, zero childish make blanket statements, and come and get it. Okay, again, he won't debate me. He wants to make a meeting with the national. I'll get an audience of fucking 5 repackers there at the national and listen to me debate him. Come meet me anywhere you want to online. We'll debate this dude. And then here comes this donkey again. I don't think you understand the definition of a scam. If people have an option to get into an ROI and a product, blah, 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 blah. Fuck this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? And then right here. I understand you feel like you're back up against the wall right now. Vulgar statements, but I would do anything to try to reverse statements that I said. Again, I'm not, my backup's not against the wall, dude. I back up all my statements. That's why I put this video together, because I want there to be a record of the fact that I'm against something that I know is fucking wrong, it's unethical, and it's a scam. And you, XY, whatever the fuck your name is, who works for or associated with Jonathan and the Retrobakes team, are check cowards. You won't debate me. Let's talk point for point. Why do you make repacks? Because here's what we're going to find out. You make them make money. You sell something that's not of value. Like there's a card in there that's value is not worth what you are going to sell it to someone else for. Yes, there's a card in there worth more than the value of the thing. Great. There's one of those, and there's 50 other ones that are stealing from people. Just don't be deceptive. Don't hide things. Don't be transparent. I don't talk about how you can mark these things. You can randomize and control them. You send them to your friend here. You can send it to your friend here. So he opens it on what? Guess what? He can open it on his channel and show you how great RotoBreaks is. I got a RotoBreaks box. It was the best box ever. Where's his video? He had it here a second ago. Here's his reels. And guess what he's got here? Opening Roto freaking boxes. Maybe he took them down. I think it's right here. There it is. RotoBreak? I don't know. But anyway, go check his fucking video out. I'm so sick of this guy. Ugh. You honestly sound like uneducated and uninformed towards people in this industry. Repack, which is fine, entitled to their opinion. I'm sorry, you have lonely, sour taste. Dude, again, I'm going to keep screaming that you're a scammer and anybody repacks a scam so that we can stop this fucking weed from growing. And you will continue to repack. And here's the funny thing. You can only sell your repack because you know other repackers are scams. Like you can't be out there going, repacks are great. It's like, hey, everybody should repack. Because then you'd be a real idiot, right? Here, that's my favorite fucking point of this video. If you made that far, think about that. Those people in favor of repacks can only be in favor of their own because they know themselves that others are scams. Do I need to say fucking drop the mic? I'm out.